Understanding the legal nature of birth certificates. Birth certificates are classified as securities known as warehouse receipts. This classification is supported by the Uniform Commercial Code, which outlines the requirements for such receipts. Key elements of a warehouse receipt parallel the information found on a birth certificate, including the location of the warehouse, which corresponds to the individual's residence, the date of issuance, a consecutive receipt number, often found in red on the certificate, a description of the goods, such as the name, sex, and date of birth, and the signature of the warehouseman, typically represented by a municipal clerk or state registrar. The legal framework provided by the Uniform Commercial Code allows birth certificates to qualify as warehouse receipts. According to Black's Law Dictionary, a warehouse receipt is a document that serves as evidence of title and can be a negotiable instrument used for financing inventory. Therefore, a state-issued birth certificate, particularly one printed in all capital letters, can be interpreted as a document indicating debt from the moment of its issuance. When a state registers a birth certificate with the U.S. Department of Commerce, the department notifies the Treasury Department, which subsequently takes out a loan from the Federal Reserve. This loan is utilized by the Treasury to acquire a bond from the Department of Commerce, which then invests the proceeds in the stock or bond market. The Treasury issues various forms of securities, such as Treasury bonds, notes, and bills, using these bonds as collateral. This financial cycle is based on the expected future tax revenues from the legal entity represented by the name on the birth certificate. Consequently, the bankrupt corporate structure of the United States can leverage the lifetime labor and tax revenues of every citizen with a birth certificate as collateral for these securities. This process effectively converts an individual's lawful name into a legal, juristic name, resulting in the individual being regarded as a slave or indentured servant to various levels of government through the state-issued birth certificate. In essence, birth certificates serve as instruments that allow the issuer, the state, to claim exclusive title over the legal person created by the certificate. This framework raises significant questions about individual rights and the implications of being associated with a state-created legal identity.